Jai Hind everyone. Myself Dr. Kamal Kumar Mittal from Mechanical Engineering Department. I belongs to the Institute Ajay Kumar Garg Engineering College Ghaziabad. Today I am going to deliver a lecture on automation. So in the previous lecture I discussed about the major topics of computer integrated manufacturing, and now we will discuss each and every topic in detail. So automation means there is a partial or very less human involvement when we are going to produce something with the help of machines. Means जब हम किसी कंपोनेंट को बनाते हैं उसमें एक दो या कई सारी मशीन हो सकती हैं, मटेरियल हैंडलिंग सिस्टम होगा, उन मशीनों के माध्यम से जब हम कुछ प्रोड्यूस करते हैं तो देयर इज़ ए वेरी आंशिक रूप से या बहुत ही कम ह्यूमन बीइंग की आवश्यकता होगी. सो एंड देयर आर इन दिस वी विल डिस्कस डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ ऑटोमेशन लाइक हार्ड फिक्स्ड ऑटोमेशन, programmable automation and flexible automation. Fixed automation means there is no involvement of computer system, only the machine, number of machines are there and their interconnectivity of with the help of the hardcore components is used to produce some finished good. Then programmable means a computer system is there or some software is there that is having some set of instructions and that can easily be changed when a new type of products is going to be produced. जब हमें एक प्रोडक्शन के एक तरह के प्रोडक्ट के बाद कुछ दूसरे तरह के प्रोडक्ट बनाने होते हैं, then we are using the programmable automation. And third one is the flexible automation. Besides that, we will study about the levels, different levels of automation, like the component level, some sensors, actuators we are using, then at machine level, CNC machines, automated guided vehicles we are using, then at the system level means a group of machines we are using, then at plant level and then enterprise level. We will also discuss with example. हम एक उदाहरण के साथ में ये इसको भी समझेंगे कि we are using different type of elements like power, control system, program and processes. So continuing with the topic automation or labor saving technology. As I have already told to you that labor saving means minimum involvement of human being, is the technology by which a process or procedure is performed. Processes or procedure is performed. Processes like we are making different goods, we are performing process like we are making a forging operation. Forging is a process, we can say that forging. So mechanical power is required. We are going for machining. So mechanical energy is required. Machining, we are using lathe machines. The purpose of lathe machine is to produce a cylindrical object. So chips are removed from the material. Similarly, we are using grinding machines for that is a finishing operation. We are using shaper, planer, milling machine for making different gears. So these are the processes, and these processes are done by with the help of human being और विदाउट द हेल्प ऑफ ह्यूमन बीइंग. ह्यूमन बीइंग की हेल्प से भी हो सकते हैं और बिना ह्यूमन बीइंग की, और वी कैन से दैट ह्यूमन बीइंग का आंशिक योगदान रहता है. सो व्हेन वी आर यूजिंग लेथ मशीन वी कैन सी दैट we turn the job by using the lever, means with the help of involvement of the human being, or we can use this system. Tool is moving from, like this is a job, of having certain diameter. So chip is removed over the surface. So tool is there, it is running in this direction automatically. So there is no involvement of human being. and chip is removing. So this is the process is performed with minimal human assistance. So automation is the use of various control systems. Various control systems means feedback control system, feedback control system. So feedback control system and open type of control system is also there. Feedback control system means a control system that gives the feedback of the output variable which varies. Input parameter is set that we have to obtain and output variable is varies. Feedback control system, a feedback sensor is there that sends the signals to the controller, and if there is a difference between input parameter and output variable, then variable means suppose initial value is 30 and the final value is 29. So there is a difference of 1 unit. So the objective of this control unit is to minimize this error or minimize this value and then send the signals to the actuator that the actuator will stop functioning. And when again this value increases or decreases as per the requirement, if the temperature is requirement, temperature may increase or decrease, velocity may increase or decrease. So again feedback sensor sends the signal to the controller and controller send the information to the actuator and the actuator start going to work. So that may be a actuator, may be a compressor, actuator may be a motor, that motor may be servo motor, stepper motor. So automation is the use of various control systems for operating equipment such as machinery, lathe machine, milling machine or some other machine for commercial purposes. Some machinery like cranes we are using, some locomotive purposes we are using, processes in factories, different processes, boilers that is for creating, boilers is used to generate the steam, and heat treating ovens, switching on telephone network, steering system, stabilization of ships because the ship is moving over the surface of that water with high velocity, and because of high velocity and there is a friction between the surface of the water, there is chance of destabilization of ships. So automation is required to stabilize the ships. Aircraft, their aircraft is moving with high velocity at a high altitude, again automation is required at like monitoring the engine health system, monitoring the air friction and their effect, and other applications and vehicles with minimal or reduced human intervention, आंशिक और कम से कम human being का उसमें intervention हो. So this is the brief definition of automation. Then comes the revolution of automation. Revolution means क्रांति, automation में क्रांति कह सकते हैं हम. तो there are 3 type of revolution, first industrial, second industrial, third industrial. यानी फर्स्ट लेवल पे जो ऑटोमेशन में क्रांति है, फिर उसके बाद सेकंड, थर्ड. सो रिवॉल्यूशन का मतलब ऑटोमेशन में कैसे कैसे इम्प्रूवमेंट है. वो एक कंपोनेंट लेवल पे हो सकता है, सेंसर लेवल पे, एक मशीन लेवल पे भी हो सकता है और फिर एक सिस्टम लेवल पे भी हो सकता है. तो मशीन लेवल की बात, जब कंपोनेंट की बात करते हैं तो वी सी दैट बिफोर 70s वी आर यूजिंग बिग मशीन्स, बिग कंप्यूटर सिस्टम्स दैट कंज्यूम्स लॉट ऑफ पावर, एनर्जी, ऑल दीज थिंग्स. बट एज द ऑटोमेशन at the component level starts, we are using transistors, we are using integrated circuits, the size of the computer system and other components are उनका size छोटा होता गया, small होता गया, and this is because of automation. Then second industrial revolution, in this we are using the lines, assembly lines we are using for mass production. Then third industrial revolution, in this we are using the computer system, programmable sort of things, means we can save the instructions as per the requirement and make the changes when a new set of instructions are given. So the program is editable and we produce the products accurately with minimum time. So first industrial revolution, steam engines allowed the beginnings of industrial automation to take effect. Machines such as mills, cranes, locomotives could be all be powered with steam engines. Means in this we are using the pressure of steam. Steam is having high pressure. So, we are utilizing those pressure to move the cranes. There are different types of cranes to move the heavy body up, down, horizontal direction, in vertical direction. We are using locomotives so that the material can be placed from one place to another easily, giving manufacturers access to new methods of production that allowed certain aspects of their business to run themselves. तो बिजनेस को चलाने के लिए एक अच्छा टूल था स्टीम इंजन. बिफोर दैट वी आर यूजिंग हॉर्सेस टू मूव द different components. We are using horsepower to transfer the different components. To move locomotives, we are using horses. So, this is about first industrial revolution. Then second industrial revolution. Second industrial revolution. In this stage is basically focused on mass production. Second जो ऑटोमेशन में क्रांति थी, रिवॉल्यूशन था, उसका मेन उद्देश्य था कि मास प्रोडक्शन को लेना और असेंबली लाइन का यूज़ करना. वी आर यूजिंग असेंबली लाइन्स इन दिस. सो द पर्पस ऑफ द असेंबली लाइन इज दैट इन दिस a line is there like this. Here is a conveyor. And here this is the input material. ये कन्वेयर था है और इस पर मटेरियल फ्लो कर रहा है. एंड दीज आर द मशीन्स. 1 2 machine 3 and here is the output. So, these are the different machines placed along the line and input material is there, conveyor is moving. After performing one operation from this machine, it is moved to the second, third and finally, we get the desired output. Besides that, like in assembly, like in refrigerators or others, what is there? A cabin is moving, then a second component that are assembled after this stage, then third component, then fourth, like that, and therefore, a final product is obtained. So, this way transfer line is used and the objective of this is to produce mass huge quantity. And one thing we have to focus on this type of system is that what we have to do when we are using assembly line, we are placing the component in a line system. So, 1 2 3 4, machine 1, machine 2, machine 3, machine 4. Suppose 4 machines are there. Here is the input and here is the output. Suppose there are different time taken by those machines. Suppose this is taking 2 seconds, this is taking 8 seconds, this again 3 seconds, this taking 12 seconds. If the time is different, see what happened. Here time is more. So, after performing this operation के बाद inventory is piling here because it is consuming more time and this machine remain idle. एक मशीन पर जॉब पाइल अप हो रही है, दूसरी मशीन पर जो इन्वेंट्री दूसरी मशीन इज वेटिंग. सो देयर इज अ double loss in this type of system. Means double loss when the machines are not balanced, means they are taking different times. So, what is there? Inventory is piling up here और ये machine खाली है, means we have invested but we are not utilizing the machines fully. So, what we have to do? We have to find all the task time taken by different operations, note it down those operations and convert those operations or club those operations and make the stations, that may be 4, 5, 6 stations, grouping those tasks so that each station takes equal time, means 2, 8 2 plus 8 plus 3 plus 12, that is 10, 13, 25. So total 25 seconds are there. So divide 25 by 4, that is 6, around 6 seconds. So the objective is we have to see and we convert the system in such a manner that each station take nearly 6 time. Ideally it is not possible, but जितना ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा संभव है, हमारा उद्देश्य है कि स्टेशन का टाइम बराबर हो. So this is about second industrial revolution. Then third industrial revolution. The third industrial revolution began in the 70s in the 20th century through partial automation using memory programmable controls. Means we are using computer system, some softwares that stores the program for one set of instructions. Suppose we are having an input material here and O1 operation, then O2 operation, then O3, then O4 operation. This is a sequence for making one job. So a program is stored in the memory of the computer. Now if we have to make a different program and the set of instructions are changed, suppose O2, then O3, then O1, then O4, sequence of operations change. ऑपरेशन का जो सीक्वेंस है, क्रम है, जिस क्रम में ऑपरेशन होने हैं उसका सीक्वेंस बदल जाता है, तब हमें जो प्रोग्राम्स है, बिकॉज ऑफ मेमोरी प्रोग्रामेबल कंट्रोल्स वी आर यूजिंग, so this can easily be programmable and editable for producing second type of products. So third industrial revolution tells about memory programmable controls and computers. Since the introduction of these technology, we are not now able to automate an entire production process without human assistance. So these are the three industrial revolution. Now we will discuss about types of automation. So basically there are three types of automation: hard fixed automation, programmable automation and flexible automation. हार्ड और फिक्स्ड ऑटोमेशन, जैसा कि नाम से ही पता चलता है कि फिक्स्ड ऑटोमेशन मीन्स हम इसमें ज़्यादा चेंजेस ऑटोमेशन में नहीं कर सकते हैं. ये ऑटोमेशन है, फिक्स है. फिक्स का मतलब जो मशीन के कंपोनेंट्स हैं उन्हीं में हम ऐसा एक सिस्टम डेवलप करें कि मूवमेंट हो, मशीन से मशीन इंटरेक्शन हो, एक मशीन पे जॉब हो, फिर दूसरी मशीन पे, तीसरी पे, चौथी पे. सपोज देयर आर मशीन्स, मशीन 1, मशीन 2, machine 3, then machine 4. So input material and output material. So these machines are integrated. We are not using computer and a product is completed. The disadvantage of this type of automation is that if we have to produce a new type of product and suppose some changes is required, some major changes is required at any stage like this or this level or this or this. So we have to stop this line, whole line, shut down and convert the system as per the requirement. So in that case this type of automation is not successful, but this is used for mass production. So hard automation, also referred to as fixed automation production system, where machinery and industrial equipment is allocated to perform singular tasks. Then programmable automation. So programmable automation, we can say that programmable means we can program the instructions as per the requirement. One batch is completed, one batch may be of 100 components, 1000 or more than this. After we have to set the machines components of the machine. After completion of one batch, because of programmable automation, the program easily editable, changeable, read the instructions of the second type of batch which is going to produce. जो दूसरी तरह का बैच है उसको प्रोड्यूस करने के लिए इंस्ट्रक्शंस ऑटोमेटिकली वो रीड करेगा और वो कंपोनेंट को उसके अकॉर्डिंग मशीन को सेट करके उसकी इनिशियल स्टेज, सपोज उसमें डिफरेंट टाइप्स के, वी विल स्टडी द डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ कोड इन डिटेल इन द पार्ट प्रोग्रामिंग, लाइक जैसे एन कोड होते हैं, जी एन कोड दैट इज़ फॉर एन कोड फॉर सिक्वेंसिंग के लिए, एक्स वाई जेड मूवमेंट के लिए अलग अलग कोड होते हैं, एक्स डायरेक्शन में मूव करना है, वाई डायरेक्शन में, जेड में, यदि फीड रेट है तो उसके लिए अलग है, F से डिनोट करते हैं। यदि स्पिंडल है, स्पीड है उसकी, तो S से उसको डिनोट करते हैं। N01, N02, N03, these represent the sequence of instructions. So all these are programmable and feed in the computer. So as per the requirement, after completing one batch, so the operation, this program will run, and one batch is completed. Then second type of program is readable, easily readable, and a new batch is completed. So the products are made in batch quantities ranging from several dozen to several thousand units at a time. But there is a disadvantage of this type of automation is that when there is a changeover, there is a loss of production, some changeover, some loss of production is there, and this is a disadvantage of programmable automation. Then comes the flexible automation. Flexible automation is an extension of programmable automation, or we can say ये एक उसका extension है या एक advanced automation system कह सकते हैं। एडवांस का मतलब है कि जो डिसएडवांटेज प्रोग्रामेबल ऑटोमेशन में था उसका एडवांटेज हमें फ्लेक्सिबल ऑटोमेशन में मिलेगा। मीन्स जो चेंज ओवर टाइम है is the time required to reprogram and change over the production equipment for each batch of new product. This is the lost production. Means production loss हो रहा था programmable automation में, but in this case there is no loss of production. A variety of products is sufficient limited so that the changeover of the equipment can be done very quickly and automatically. So these are the different type of automation. These are the different like hard automation, programmable, and flexible automation. So in the next lecture we will discuss about the elements of an automation system in detail, like power, program of instruction, control system, processes, then feedback control system that we will discuss, different open system feedback control system with the help of example, like if we have to position a part from one end to another end, so how these elements like control, motor, work table, feedback control system works, that we will discuss in detail in the next lecture. Then these are the different levels of automation that we will discuss at the device level, machine level, cell level or system level. A group of machines are there, plant level and enterprise level. Then we will discuss the different advantages one by one, need of the automation, then disadvantages of the automation. It is very reluctant, people are not willing to implement it because they are fear that उन्हें इस बात का डर होता है कि उनकी जॉब चली जाएगी, so they are not willing to implement automation, unemployment increase होगा. So this is about the automation and brief introduction. This is the references, automation production system and computer integrated manufacturing by MP Gruber, industrial engineering and management by OP Khanna, CAD/CAM theory and practice by Jayad. So this is about the brief of automation, and in the next lecture we will discuss CAD/CAM or some detail about manufacturing system. So thank you. This is from my side.